Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to Themeathon. We have Andrea here again, showing us Doom A War on Christmas Part 2. So just tell me when to start and introduce yourself. And I also have another thing. We got a €10 donation, actually fulfilling the incentive to do the bonus any percent run after your run is completed.
Oh, wow.
And the comment said, "This is the best Doom I have ever seen. Who doesn't like murdering Sunter over 9,000 times? Can't wait for part 2 any percent bonus run."
Oh, nice. Well, yeah, any percent, we call it UV speed in the Doom lingo because this is a very old game. It's about 5 minutes. So, maybe 10. I haven't done it since last year, but... So, yeah, that would be fun. But first I'm going to do UV max. Am I allowed to do like a live incentive? Or is that going to break your format?
Depends.
Well, I did just release A War on Christmas 3, and that's about 10 minutes for an any percent too. So, I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, sure. Okay.
It's up to the viewers. It is new. I posted it 2 days ago, so could be fun. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, I'm ready when y'all are.
I am.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
So this is a direct sequel. It picks up on the same island that the other one ended on. Hence, part 2. I made this last year, which was the year 2023. So, that was last year. Like I said earlier, 2 days ago, I just released A War on Christmas 3, World War C. And, that's pretty cool. You can check that out. I got a link on my Twitch channel. I don't stream on my Twitch channel, but I do have links there. You can check them out. I forgot to get the secret, so I'm just going to cheat code up there just to show where it is. There it is. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is, same amount of levels, except there's 3 secret levels in this one. And, they're a little bit more complicated, for better or for worse, but it's pretty cool. I think overall this is about maybe 25% larger, than A War on Christmas 1. I get a little bit of, mission creep sometimes when I make a sequel, and I don't know how to keep it short. So, the music on the first level was from Spyro the Dragon. The music on this level, I believe, I want to say it's from, it's either Crash Bash or CTR, I don't remember. But we got a lot of PlayStation songs. That's one of the great things about making mods for any game is that, you can basically just use copyrighted assets and no one's really going to get mad at you because it's free. So, there you go. Wouldn't it be great to live in a copyright-free world? I missed the guy somewhere, just running around. Oh, here we go. They're invisible. This musical selection is from Mega Man 8, but not the PlayStation version, specifically the Saturn version.
Ooh. Good change.
They changed one of the level songs to this one. Why did they do it? I don't know.
So with like all these custom Doom WADs and everything, what's probably the best client to use to play them on?
There is a source port that we use called DSDA Doom. DSDA stands for Doom Speed Demo Archive, which is the main Doom speedrunning website. Doom does not use speedrun.com because we're so old school, we got our own website. And that website also is run by the people who make the source port, which is built for speedrunning. For Doom, we use the demo file system, which comes with the Doom engine itself. It records game inputs. So we don't really use traditional videos because videos are very large files, and demos can be as large or as small as a few kilobytes for each kind of speedrun. So we can host all of that on the website dsdarchive.com. It's a very awkward URL. But that's what it is. If you're ever interested in learning how to speedrun Doom, I would love to help you. I love to onboard people. I think Doom is one of the best games to speedrun because it's infinitely enjoyable. There's thousands and thousands of levels you can play. They're all free. I've been playing this game since I was like 3 years old. I've been speedrunning this game for over 10 years and I'm still not bored. So that's pretty impressive if you ask me. Yeah, like, you know, I feel bad for people who speedrun stuff like Spyro. You know, you only got 3 Spyro games, whereas you got an unlimited amount of Doom games, you know. Mega Man enjoyers, they have ROM hacks that they can play, you know, but I think it's a cool thing to speedrun a game and then speedrun every single possible custom level for it. I think that's interesting, so that's what I do. Fun fact is I have the most recorded Doom speedruns of all time of any one person.
Yeah, that comment about Spyro, then that hits me hard because I'm a Spyro 3 runner.
Yep. Oh, trust me, I love Spyro. I've been speedrunning Spyro on and off since 2013.
Yeah.
Very, very fun series, but there's only 3 of them. Yeah, well, you know.
And the problem is, like, even I've kind of sort of soft retired from Spyro 3 at the moment because it's a bit too repetitive. So, like, obviously things like Doom, of course, you know, there's just so many custom levels and custom WADs.
Yeah, and there's all different genres too, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, it's pretty much, I lucked out on having this be my favorite game and also being a speedrunner because that's the thing about playing the same game over and over again is eventually you learn everything, whereas with this, you keep your skill at the game and you can transfer it across different things. It's just, it's pretty great, you know? But we would have more Spyro fan games out there if Activision didn't kill every fan game project imaginable when they could. So that's cool.
Like, I know with, like, Spyro 3, they recently did Spyro 3.5, which it's great, but the problem is it's aimed more at speedrunners, really, or those with a high skill ceiling. So
there's lots of Doom levels that are like that too. I like to make my levels like, you know, actual games, which I love, like the hard difficulty hack stuff. But like, it's definitely not, you know, for a wider audience. But the thing about Doom is that there's a lot of people who don't speedrun. I would argue that speedrunning Doom is a niche within the Doom community. Like only like 5% of people, maybe even less than that, of people who play like new levels will do speedruns, so it's actually not that popular internally. But yeah, it's more fun for me watching someone who's, you know, without trying to be mean, but like someone who's like not good at the game play it because like they, you know, people come up with ways to play your levels that I've never even heard of or thought of before, you know, so it's just very interesting.
Yeah, it's probably the same when I do runs of like Disruptor. You know, we definitely see like other people doing like their own ways of dealing with each level, which weapons they prefer to use, because there's a variety of weapons. That'll definitely change how you progress through everything, for sure.
Sure, yeah.
And with that game as well, you've also got like sort of powers as well, like sort of spells you can use to do additional like damage and stuff like that. So it's really like customizable, and everyone plays differently. So it's always interesting to figure out how everyone tackles a level, for sure.
Oh yeah, I enjoy that. I like very, very, very varied gaming experiences.
Yeah.
This musical selection is from Croc, which I heard is getting a remake. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
So, I was playing Croc before it was cool. And I can tell you, it doesn't deserve a remake. No, I love Croc. It's great.
Yeah, like, I might run the remaster when it comes out. I mean, I currently run the PS1 version, but ooh, 100%. Really.
Woof! Forgot about this guy. Feel free to keep going with your story. This is no big deal.
Yeah, Croc, it's a great game, and I think they're doing a lot of remasters with a lot of games these days. You've obviously had Toomba remastered for the PS1.
Oh, they remastered Toomba? What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
I mean, frick.
it's on the PC and everything now. It's pretty cool because the game was expensive and pretty rare, so the only way you could play it was on PlayStation Network. Or emulator, of course.
I love emulation. I actually hate emulation, but I enjoy it for accessibility. But I prefer to play all my games on original hardware.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, nothing will ever beat original hardware. It can't. But emulation is just way more accessible. You can play it on anything, essentially. So
that's what's great about shilling old video games to young people, is you can just seem cool by saying, yeah, you know, with the one simple trick, you can have thousands of games for free, and they're gonna think you're cool because it's illegal technically, right? Yeah, it's called emulation. You just download everything at once. Like, whoa. And then you get them off of Fortnite and onto Croc. Yeah,
Indeed.
that's educational.
yeah, you don't want to play Valorant or Fortnite. Come and play on the Atari 2600 with a good old bit of Pac-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's what I kind of grew up with. I grew up with stuff like the Atari 2600, and I still treasure those consoles to this day. Like, I'm more towards the older generation of consoles and systems because there's so much that hasn't been explored yet still, because I never got to explore it growing up, and
Oh, yeah.
it's
I
the
love
history.
going back, because I already know I like the era and the time period, so pretty much any game is going to be fun in some degree.
Yeah, for sure. And like I grew up with stuff like PlayStation, of course, but I grew up with like the Mega Drive or the Sega Genesis, which is in America. Stuff like that, you know, they have so many unique gameplay experiences that pretty much aren't replicated to this day. So
I would agree, but I don't really play games that are new. So I only play new stuff for old games. This musical selection is from Spyro the Dragon 2, Ripto's Rage, also known as Gateway to Glimmer. Can you believe it? They called it two different things in different regions. What were they thinking?
yeah, unfortunately, we got the Gateway to Glimmer naming convention. Yeah, it was a weird one when we realised, oh, hang on, it's called this over in America and everything.
It's strange because Glimmer is just the first level. Like I
Yeah,
don't mind the different naming theme, but like pick a better name. Gateway to Glimmer. What?
yeah, because then the game is like sounding like it's focused around Glimmer when it's not.
Yeah, it's focused around Ripto and his rage issues. He's addicted to Rageahol. He's got some problems. This level's called Junk Factory because there's junk everywhere.
Yeah, it's like the Ratchet and Clank trilogy. In the PAL region, we called it Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, and 3. But in America, they called it Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal. But obviously, those names sound a lot more appealing than 2 and 3.
Well, you could always do the classic number colon. Like in Europe, Crash Bandicoot 3 is called Crash Bandicoot 3 : Warped.
Yeah.
But in the USA, there's no 3. They just hide it
warped.
on the title screen.
Yeah.
Next up on PlayStation 1 title history,
think. I can't think of any other games off the top of my head.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah, region differences. They were definitely significant back in the day for sure. Again, going back to like Disruptor, we played the Japanese version because for some reason that version you get dealt less damage from enemies. There's
Nice.
less enemies in general. To find the boss is a lot easier. But then the American version is pretty difficult. We tend to die quite a lot on that one for some reason. So it's like they tried to. I don't know if the Japanese audience preferred like sort of easier to play games with like less motion sickness, because that was the case with like Spyro 1.
Oh,
Well,
classic
obviously-
Spyro 1 Japanese port.
yeah, where Spyro's running speed is essentially the same as his walking speed. Oh.
But it's got a cute little animation.
Yeah, and he does a little bit of a grunt as well when he charges every time, which gets a little bit repetitive.
So this level has a secret exit. That's right, the secret levels are in the middle of the game. Whoa!
Oh, plot twist.
This is Secret Snowy Subterrane. By the way, the texture on the wall here that's upside down is from Spyro the Dragon. I ripped out some of the textures from that game to use. You know, they're somewhere around here. From Ice Cavern, which is one of my favorite levels in the game. I'm trying to win this boxing match. It appears I am victorious.
Here's a quick Doom question. How many ports of Doom is there? If we take each separate device as one port, basically.
Well, there's official and then there's unofficial. So official would probably be like somewhere in 20, 30. Unofficial would just be infinite because people put it in everything.
Yeah. It's definitely been an interesting thing for sure to see like Doom just ported on different devices. It does show how like adaptive, I guess, the game is on anything really.
Yeah,
How-
I mean,
how the
I just
game was
wish
written.
whenever those videos went viral, people played it more. You know, because it's a good game. I promise.
Yeah. Jugachi just said Doom on my smarter fridge is the best port.
Yeah, I mean, if you could play a War on Christmas on your smart fridge, then we're talking.
Yeah, wake up in the morning, have a bit of breakfast and a bit of Doom in episode 1 and all that.
So this is the sequel to the secret level from last time. This is Santa's Saturday Slasher sequence. Got a chainsaw, and I've got, once again, 1225 Santa Clauses to chew through. Now this is gameplay. Accompanied by a fantastic musical selection from Rayman on the Sony PlayStation. Fortunately, Doom has a feature called infighting, which means that enemies can shoot and kill each other, so 90% of the work here is being done by themselves. They're actually just killing each other as I stand in front of them. But it's pretty cool to feel as if I'm killing 1,000 guys in a couple minutes.
I've just noticed your health counter going above 200%, so I'm guessing that's a custom thing?
Oh yeah, the health cap in this game is 500.
Hmm.
The only place where you can actually reliably get 500 is in this secret level, so I made the health cap go up so that you could get 500 in the secret level and ideally carry it, you know, for a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, Alright, that's most of these guys. That's the 2 secrets. So Archviles are the white skeleton looking guys. And those have the very interesting property of being the only monster in the game that can resurrect other monsters. So, you always got to throw the Archviles out at the end of a level so that when you think you've killed everything, haha, just kidding, you got to kill them all again. Except this time, they're zombified zombies. Whoa.
Mind blown.
Alright, let me just get as many of these candy canes as I can possibly stomach. Oh yes, 280%. Oh boy, oh, just... Let me grab a couple more. Yeah, there we go. One cool feature of Doom is you can place monsters in the editor on top of each other, which makes a big, unmoving wall of enemies. In other words, a door with health. And right there I had a big, unmoving wall of enemies, but I shot them with the rocket launcher so they all die at once. That's pretty cool. So there should be one guy somewhere around here I can hopefully locate. Actually, no, I'm not sure. I think there's 4 or 5 guys at the top of this lift. I don't remember. So? No, there are 5 guys? Okay. Last time I played this was last year. Give me a break. Alright. This is the last secret level. There's 3 secret levels. The previous one was emphasizing kills. This one emphasizes secrets. So there's all kinds of different secrets here. I think this song here is from Mega Man Legends 2. Got all kinds of secrets here. So this item here is the backpack, which in Doom doubles your ammo carrying capacity. So for this entire game here, there's one backpack in the whole game, and it's in the secret level. So it's essentially just a permanent upgrade. I tried to make it as close to RPG-ish as you can get without coding in a whole new types of systems. So, you know, just a mild level up if you do the secret. This music is from Mega Man X5. One of my favorite Mega Man X games. I like X5. So right now I'm just kind of running around, waking all the enemies up and hoping they kill each other while I activate all the objective points. There's a secret wall somewhere around here. That gives me the invulnerability, which is pretty great because now I can't die, at least for the next 20-something seconds. Still getting shot at by these. Hello? I didn't see you there. Alright, that is level 7. Most of these levels are pretty short. There's a couple long ones in there, you know, throw you off your game. Here we have another musical selection from Mega Man 8. So Doom is famous for not having a jumping feature. However, the Archvile, once again, very unique monster, can resurrect enemies. It can also make you jump up and down with its fire attack. So, that is what we call, in the biz, an Archvile jump. So, when you're making a level, you can design a level around that feature to have little skips and, you know, little bonus areas you can get to if you utilize the jumping. So right there, there's a bunch of ammo on the centerpiece here that you can get using the Archvile jump. It is available later in the level after you've killed everything, but that's not as useful because you know, it requires killing everything. Forgot that guy spawned. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. I can't die on my own game. That's embarrassing.
I'm trying to think what my first like custom WAD was many years ago. I think it was like a Simpsons one or something.
Oh yeah,
like
Simpsons.
Many years ago. Yeah. Because when I saw that, I think I was like, "Ooh, this looks quite fun." Like, it was just different, and that's always been the thing, really. I like trying custom versions of games for sure, with the exception of maybe 3.5 and Spyro. Like, it looks fun, but it's probably not for me, though. So, but yeah, I've always been into like sort of Doom-esque shooters for sure. At least the older games. Like there's obviously Doom. I mentioned Disruptor as well. But there's a couple like sort of budget titles for the PS1, stuff like Hybrid and that. There's a bunch of FPS shooters I just enjoy. But I think Doom is just always a cult classic. It's a game that everyone knows. The moment you say Doom to someone, they're like, "Oh yeah, I know Doom. Or I've heard of Doom."
Yep.
It's a memorable game.
Except for Google, because if you Google Doom, the only thing that comes up is Doom, the 2016 game released by a corporation that was trying to cash in on the craze of calling a sequel by the original game's name and then confusing everyone eternally. So thanks a lot, Bethesda. Thank you for giving your story, by the way. While you were giving a story, I used cheat codes to rewind time so that no one would know that I died. But I gotta come clean because, you know, in my defense, I really don't have any defense, so I don't need one. Alright, that's all the enemies, I'm pretty sure. There's one guy left in here. Alright, coming up next is my favorite level. Gotta save up all the rockets just for this one. Can you hear my keyboard?
No, not currently.
Oh, great. I always worry about that. I got a clacky keyboard.
Yeah, I know the feeling of a clicky keyboard.
Almost died there. However, through the magic of recognizing being low on health and then acting accordingly, I managed to barely survive the raining down of explosions around me, mostly caused by myself at the wall. But now I am invulnerable. I can do anything I want. But before we leave this level, a very important reminder that Max the dog is beautiful. So thank you everybody for enjoying Max the dog. Caught in the snow. What was he doing there in the outside world? Find out next time on A War on Christmas. Now we're back to Mega Man music after our short and brief intermission. So after this, I'm doing a UV speed run, not a max run. Should I? I'm just talking to the marathon people. Should I just do it immediately? Should we do another break? Because it is very short. I don't know if it deserves so much of its own. You know, just chew on it for a little bit. But I'm excited for that because. One thing about being a speedrunner and making levels is that you can make levels broken intentionally, and that's cool. So, or not, depending on your opinion. Some people think that's lame to put game-breaking bugs in your own game. You know, is it really a bug at that point? Is it a glitch or a feature?
A feature, clearly. It's just taking advantage of those amazing features of the gameplay there.
Yeah, personally, you know, I don't understand why game developers in general are so afraid of people playing a game in a way that they might not want them to. To me, it's just like having a separate game mode, you know. You can play on easy or hard, when you can also play with skipping things or not, you know. What's the big deal?
Yeah. It's like Rayman any percent, you know. Clearly you can finish the game now in under 10 minutes now. That's clearly a feature, in my opinion. It's a very specific feature. Because you've got to do a very
Did they finally
specific
find a way to beat the game without cages?
Yeah, so I think it's 4 cages that you need now, and it basically triggers. So there's a few things you have to do. It's we call it I think memory card pull out or something.
Oh,
Memory card
controversial.
manipulation. Yeah, so it's controversial because, well, there's been complaints obviously that people shouldn't be doing that because there's chances of damaging hardware. I mean, not many people run it either. Like, there's only 4 or 5 runners, but they haven't run it for nearly a year now.
Okay.
So it kind of just came and went, really, that sort of thing. And it was, I guess it's kind of like when you look at the Legend of Zelda games, when you've got like the ace exploits you can do to like just get to the end of the game in a few minutes.
Sure.
I guess no one really cares to run them because it's too short. It's cool to showcase, but it's just not worth grinding out, really.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion. So
I haven't watched many arbitrary code runs. I haven't watched that many speedruns in a while, and I feel like a lot of games have arbitrary code now.
yeah.
I'm a little bit of a speedrun boomer,
Mm.
so I don't know what's hip nowadays.
I mean, for me, I speedrun just for my own main goals now. I don't speedrun with like world record or anything. I never really did, to be honest.
I speedrun for other people's goals.
Yeah.
You know, my own goals, could take them or leave them.
It's like I wanted a sub 1 hour in Spyro 3, and I've finally got it, and I'm done with it now. So
Nice. Is that 100 egg or?
100 egg, yeah.
Okay. This is the second to last level, which is a sequel to the second to last level of the first game, and being that there's boxes everywhere. And synth guitar. Those are the essence, the core essence of what I'm going for. Okay, so far so good. In the secret spot, there's a secret switch, and when you press the secret switch, you get the secret dog.
But don't tell anyone, it's a secret.
Ah, shit. I already told everyone.
Well, I guess we're doomed.
This is the best part of the level. I think about 50% of the entire enemies levels, monsters rather, are in this room here. So, pretty cool. Love a good 300 monster room. You know, once in a while as a treat. Oh, hi Max. The watchful eye of Max the dog. Who is currently wondering why I'm, 1, talking to the television, and 2, about him. another secret area. This one does not have a dog, unfortunately. Should put dogs in every secret area, but I don't. Just gonna sit here and shoot these guys for a little bit. Trust me, this is important. This is gameplay. This is cutting edge. So here you jump across the boxes, grab the yellow key, then you shoot yourself very clearly on purpose, and then scramble around, refill your health, and then try again. If you'll notice, the health cap in this game is 102% without bonuses and 500 with bonuses. But it's 102% without bonuses because it's the second War on Christmas, so it's 102%.
Gifting those players an extra percent every single time. How
Yeah.
kind.
That's right. In a War on Christmas 3, which just came out, you can get 103%.
Oh, too generous.
It's
Too
inflation.
generous.
It's really getting out of control.
Yes.
So once again, we are invulnerable. I cannot be vulnered. And I will take advantage of this fact by shooting myself in the face with a rocket launcher a couple hundred times. And hoping it doesn't run out while I'm still in this room here, because that would cause problems. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Alright, so now we gotta kill everybody, and then the final level. And then I suppose I'll be doing a quick rerun, but without killing everything, which is infinitely less fun in my opinion, but it's pretty cool too. Coming up next, A War on Christmas Part 2, any percent. /UV speed, which is what we call it in the Doom community, because we have our own lingo for every possible thing, because people have been speedrunning Doom since before I was born. Probably before you were born, but I don't know when you were born.
Kind of forgot when I was born. I was just thinking.
It's so long ago now.
When was Doom released? 1993. 1995 for me, so 1.5 years off.
Yeah, people, I think the earliest recorded runs go back to 95. I was born in 1996.
I don't know, maybe my father was doing some Doom speedrunning and I just wasn't aware of it at the time.
Maybe, you never know.
I'll just ask him on I'll ask him on Boxing Day when I see my foster father. Dad, did you do any Doom speedrunning back in the 1990s? They were like, oh yeah, I did quite a few.
Oh yeah, all the time. Hopefully watching this was enjoyable. It's currently 6 a.m. for me. I'm an American. You may notice by my speech impediment here. And so it's pretty early in the day for me. But hopefully people enjoyed watching this. We got one more level here. It's not over yet. Just calm down, everybody. Chill. Just everybody calm down. Nice, I got 2 seconds under par time. Yes! Oh! God, now we're gaming. So very similar to the last level from last... Well, I almost said last year, but 2 years ago now. It's green and red all over, and there's lots of killing. This time, in fact, there's double the killing because there's twice the enemy count. Here we get super light vision. One of my favorite visual types, super light vision. I wish I could have this in my real life, is what I would be saying, but Doom is my real life. Follow me on YouTube at Doom Speedruns, because that's all I play. I do nothing else. Alright, we're almost done here. Alright, what's the timer situation?
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. You're fine.
I mean, you gotta, it's over. It's done.
Oh, it's over. Oh, time.
Yeah. This is the credits, also known as another picture of Max the dog. Well, yeah, it's over. You just sit here until you decide to end the game. Which I may make that decision. Or I might start a new game because we're going to be playing it again. But hopefully it won't take 43 minutes and 32 seconds this time.
Yeah, you can start the any percent run whenever you like.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So this is a War on Christmas Part 2. Oh, I skipped a War on Christmas Part 2. And we're gonna be doing the same thing without killing everybody. So we're gonna kill some bodies, but not everybody. So, yeah, it's gonna be, you know. Whoa, this is cool. Look at this. Look at that. I forgot to put a texture there. How silly of me. So it looks weird. That's one of the longest levels, by the way. 33 seconds. Gotta make sure I don't get killed there. That would be very inconvenient if I died on the second level. That would,
Indeed.
yeah, that would make me look bad. Wouldn't that, like, make me look really bad at this? You know? If I just died on the second level like that? Wow.
Died on the second level on your own mod.
Yeah. That would be, whew. Luckily that didn't happen. And when I say luckily, really I mean skillfully, because,
Yeah.
I'm such a mastermind of skill that I engineered what seemed like a close call for maximum viewer satisfaction.
Just throwing in some of those jump scares in there, so
Exactly. I want
keeping
to be
people on the
their
toes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can definitely see like the appeal for sure to do max over speed for sure.
Right there, I did a trick called a glide, where if you perfectly align your hitbox, I'm gonna grab this weapon, you can squeeze through a very small gap. Of course, I knew that ahead of time when I put the gap there, but don't tell anybody. Yeah, I mostly do max runs, so for me, I'm not the best at just running through. You know, you're getting an amateur. You know, really. I'm more of a specialty maxer. But, Max is the name of my dog, so just thought I'd throw that fun fact out there. Unrelated. It's very similar. I like this level because you can just get the invulnerability and then run to the end. It's honestly, look at that, 26 seconds? Didn't even take a single point of damage. Or maybe I did, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Who's counting? Oh, I missed trying to jump through this window here. Oh no, it's all falling apart. Oh, I'm gonna go the long way. Sometimes the archvile doesn't cooperate and just, based on where the archvile runs, the direction of where you get shot at greatly dictates what direction you fling off into, so got a little unfortunate. I'm gonna blame the luck there. You know, maybe I could have saved it at some point, but
Yeah,
it's RNG, guys. RNG. Oh, it's not my fault. I did the best I could. Is what I would say, but to be honest with you, I did not do the best I could. I could have done a lot better. You can get that through the little window there. Pretty cool. You may be thinking, wow, is this really it? Is it almost over already? And the answer is yes. It's actually very close to over. We got 2.5 levels left. One of my favorite types of level are what I like to call the run to the exit levels, where the entire level is pretty much optional and you can just run to the exit. This level's pretty cool, but I'm gonna make a game save. Check this out. Just in case it goes poorly. I haven't done this in a while, so. Oh. Oh, wow. I nailed all the box jumping first try. Is what I would be saying if I weren't going to reveal that I meticulously practiced that for hours last night, just in case this run would have to be done. But, yep, we're already on the last level. Right here, you can do a little trick. I haven't done this one in a while, so I don't know. I don't exactly remember how to do it. I look at my coordinates here on the map. Oh, I made it. You can fall down the hole there. That's a what we call a vertical glide. There's the forward glide, and then there's the up and down. So, if you align yourself perfectly, you can go right to the exit. Is that timer? Time 6:19. You know, not that good. I think there was a new record done in this. I think it was like 3 minutes and 40 something seconds is the current record. So, could have been better, but, you know, it also could have been worse. But, yeah, that's A War on Christmas Part 2. Once again, I did release a third game, A War on Christmas 3, World War C. It just came out 2 days ago. If this was fun for you to watch, and you want to play this year's Christmas Santa slaughtering adventure, you can find it at doomworld.com. Just, you know, just go over there, you'll find it eventually. Or you can ask me personally, and I'll send you a link. Or someone could post it in the chat. Maybe I could post it in the chat. Do I have chat
You can't.
posted? I can't?
Nope.
Oh, no.
But you know what you can do? You
No.
can show off part 3 because we got a 10-year donation saying
Oh.
there's a part 3. I have to see it.
Oh! All right, let's do part 3. Now this will be fun. As opposed to the rest, which was not fun. That was actually very, very bad. All right. A War on Christmas 3 World War C should be appearing on your screen shortly. So you might be thinking, World War C? What the hell's going on? That's right, we are leaving the North Pole, which the first 2 games took place in, to be traversing the landscapes of the world that has been suffering at the hands of our new cold overlords, who have basically entered us into a brand new ice age. So we're going to be doing another quick run through here. So this is the beginning. This is the first level. Just gonna... Oh wait, whoops. I forgot. I messed up. I have to load an additional file. My apologies. Restarting. I apologize. I'm new here. I've never streamed before. This is a 2-parter. Alright. Just starting again. Start the timer. It's all good. We use in-game time. Don't worry about it. That is the first level. And this is the real first level. Through the power of non-linear storytelling, you see the last level first. So because it's World War C, all the Santa Clauses have different costumes. So one of the things for this one is I added falling snow. That's right, we've got weather effects in Doom. Grab the shotgun there just in case. So, in the story of this one, it is currently Christmas Eve. I don't know if you can notice this, but each level gets darker and darker. Because I tried to have a little bit of a day-night cycle for this one. You know, tried. Now we're on the level on the front of the box. This one might be my favorite. I think it's pretty cool. I like going behind the houses so I don't get shot at. So coming up here is a little bit of a difficult trick, so I'm going to utilize the power of saving and loading to hopefully nail it first try. Oh. Exactly as planned.
Nice.
In the biz, we call that an arch-vile jump. And you jump across the broken street, skipping pretty much everything. Now we're in everyone's favorite destination, the library. And what is this? A secret underground train car. That's right. It's time for a train level. Everyone's favorite. So one fun fact about the train level is you, through the power of gliding, can go outside, glitch yourself out of bounds, and try not to fall off. If you do fall off, you will die, so... But this... Oh, just like that, for example. So let me try that again. It's pretty tough to not die. Getting hit by a train, you know, does a lot of damage to you.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that.
Save this there. You, if you time it right, you can skip over there, but it's really risky without falling in and getting killed. So now we glitch our way back into the train so that we can go outside the train. Just gonna save here again. Okay, I got the little jump. Wonderful. Alright, this one's the hardest to get. Alright, we're back in. And that's the train level. So I'm glad I played all three at once here, because here we revisit a level from the first game. Specifically the fourth level. That's right, everybody. We took the train to the North Pole. We're bringing the fight to the front lines. And by the fight, I mean I'm just going to run past everything because, you know, they don't really need me to take care of this stuff here. That's for the foot soldiers, you know. They can kill all the guys. And then now we have a level from the second game. In fact, I'm going to grab this little piece of armor. And we're back where it all began at the last level. Yeah, this is about as long as the second one. I actually haven't, this is my first time doing one of these. I haven't actually tested all of this at once yet, so you're getting a live beta test. I hope it's enjoyable. This archvile I really wish weren't hiding behind that pedestal. Alright, you can grab that key through the wall there. One of my favorite techniques. What's the timer situation? Is there anybody?
You're currently getting to 9 minutes.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm done right now. There you go.
GG.
GG.
Was that satisfactory?
Yes.
Was that good? This is Max the dog. This picture was taken, I think, 2 weeks ago. So, this is what he looks like.
So cute.
Indeed.
Well, thank you for hosting me. Should I do an outro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, my name is, well, you already, you can follow me on YouTube at Doom Speedruns. I post speedruns of Doom. The next run is going to be better than this one. Stay tuned.